With the box contents out of the way, let's get to the Note 5 itself. With the Note 5, Samsung continues the move to premium materials. We have 3D Gorilla Glass to the back and 2.5D Gorilla Glass to the front. Picture the S6 Edge Plus, but in reverse. Kinda similar to what we've seen from Xiaomi with the Mi Note and the Mi Note Pro. To the front, on top, we have the sensors, earpiece, notification LED, and a 5-megapixel camera. Lower below, a 5.7-inch display, and at the bottom, a physical home key flanked by the capacitive back and recent apps keys. Despite retaining the 5.7-inch display from the Note 4, the Note 5 is shorter, narrower, and slimmer than its predecessor. It's even a tad lighter. Kudos to Samsung here. It's worth noting that the home key has a fingerprint sensor built in, and it works as well as it did with the S6 and the S6 Edge. To the back, we have a 16-megapixel rear camera, dual LED flash, heart rate sensor, Samsung branding, and a Duos branding since this is a dual SIM variant. Keep in mind, despite being a dual SIM variant, this does not have a hybrid slot, so still no love for microSD. To the left, we have the volume rockers, the secondary microphone, and the dual SIM tray set up top. The IR blaster is noticeably missing here. To the right, we have the power button, and the bottom is loaded with a 3.5mm headphone jack, micro USB port, speaker, primary microphone, and the S Pen. You need to push to release it now. Feels nice and the back is clicky. One downside is that you can pop it in the wrong way, and if you do so, you'd end up breaking the mechanism inside. Anyway, the Note 5, like the Note 4, sports a 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display. That's 518 pixels per inch, by the way. In typical AMOLED fashion, the colors are vivid, blacks are deep, viewing angles are great, and this display, like the one found on the S6 Edge Plus, seems brighter than the ones found on the S6 and S6 Edge. Underneath the hood, the Note 5 is powered by the 64-bit Exynos 7420 chip. That's 4 Cortex-A53 cores clocked at 1.5 GHz each, 4 Cortex-A57 cores clocked at 2.1 GHz each, coupled with a Mali T760MP 8 GPU and 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM. The Note 5 also retains the same camera from the S6 and S6 Edge. f/1.9 aperture, 16-megapixel rear with OIS, 5-megapixel front, and given that the cameras on the S6 and S6 Edge performed great, I expect the one on the Note 5 to do well too. Just like with the S6 Edge Plus, the Note 5 also has a few tricks up its sleeve when it comes to the camera UI. The Pro mode now has an option to control shutter speed, there's also an option to shoot raw images, and you can even broadcast live to YouTube from the camera app itself. Talking about software, the Note 5 runs on Android 5.1 Lollipop with Samsung's new and improved TouchWiz UI on top. Flipboard still feels inconsistent, so first things first, I turned that off. And then the Note 5 did feel fast and snappy. The regular features like multi-window to run two apps side by side, the option to resize the window, have an app float on screen, minimize the app and have little icons float on screen, the ultra power saving mode, private mode, the theme store to download themes that let you customize the look and feel of the UI, all seem to be present here. You can still double press the home key to quickly launch the camera, and now, just like with the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, you can even triple press it to shrink the display to ease single-handed usage. The S Pen also brings with it a few new features. Pull it out and the arrow commands now show up from the side. Not only do they look different, but you can also add a few app shortcuts here as well. It's also worth noting that you can now take notes with the screen off. Just pull the S Pen out and take notes. Hit the power key and it gets saved. You can access it from S Memo anytime you want. Seems like a nice feature, especially given that the Note 5 has a Super AMOLED display. This should help with power savings. Talking about power savings, the Note 5 has a 3000 mAh battery that's non-user replaceable since the back is not removable. Anyway, my initial impressions here, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm going to be spending some time with the Note 5 and then I'll be coming out with a full review, so please do stay subscribed for that. In the meantime, if you do want to pick one up, I'll leave links in the description below. Use them if you do want to help the channel out. So I guess that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. Hope you found it useful. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. So thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this is Ash here from C4E Tech signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye bye now.